front back again. McDonald. Blythe. And the goal is given. Bird has got it. 1-0. Oakey and then on to Cartwright again. He's being chased by Burns. Did well. Murphy. 1-1. Played 1 minute of injury time in this first half, and it's paid off.
Another in-swinger coming up from Keegan. Toshak must be for Fairclough. That's his first goal that he scored at Anfield. Ball for Toshak, who let it go. Fairclough. Good piece of football by two players, and the youngster scores in the end.
Up the action at Loftus Road. Queen's Park Rangers against Manchester City were our two guests today, both laboured under something of a handicap. Don Masson with a swollen right ankle, you can see the strapping there under the sock, an injury he'd received in training earlier in the week. And for Manchester City, of course, their skipper Mike Doyle, who comes to this game suffering from German measles that was already attacking him when he played for England on Wednesday. Now the two teams. Queen's Park Rangers without fullback Dave Clement suspended, so Don Shanks gets his first game of the season. Skipper Jerry Francis is back, having recovered from a heel injury. Mick Leach is the sub. So that then is the Queen's Park Rangers lineup. But what about Manchester City? In their side is a 17-year-old Gary Owen at number 8, only his second game. Colin Bell and Dave Watson both missing still, a team that is lying 6th in the table.
Bowles and Gibbons. Bowles again. Jerry Francis gone on the far side of that area, and Francis is there with a header. There's Keegan. Royal. It's Masson's. Nice ball there, beautifully weighted there by Masson for Francis. Equally so for Don Gibbons onto the left foot. Well, he'll be annoyed with that. It was a lovely move, and the ball will take a fair bit of retrieving from that schoolyard. Right across that terracing from the ground. A lovely move, played beautifully into the path of Gibbons, and just where he likes to have them, on his left foot. And he'll be annoyed that he didn't do better than that. And a substitution being made for Manchester City. Joe Royal is going off. Injured a couple of 3 minutes ago. Kenny Clements coming on. Kenny Clements, who used to be an assistant groundsman at Main Road. Shanks. Free kick. He's done well, Don Shanks, the number 2. Can't be easy to come into a side like QPR so close to the end of the season when it means so much to them for his first game, but he's done really well. McClintock over then with the free kick. Gibbons right up there, Webb right up there, Hollins there too. Oh my goodness, how did that fail to go in? Beautiful break by Rangers. Hollins was right on it. It looked to be going into the goal, hit the post, came back. Webb tried to get it in, but fouled Corrigan, and a free kick was given. Manchester City foul. Owen beaten by Webb. Owen again, but beaten this time by Masson. Bowles beating Masson again. Gibbons might get to this one. Now, plenty of Rangers players are up. Dave Thomas is one of them. Jerry Francis has gone to the far side of the box. Bowles letting it run. Across the goal there. Oh, and he missed the crossbar off Alan Oakes. Bowles says, what have we got to do to score? Alan Oakes clipping that one, and the ball going past Corrigan and against the City crossbar. Bowles. Francis. Bowles again. Francis again. Gibbons with a shot. Oh, a magnificent save by Joe Corrigan. Well, it was delicate play inside the box there, and it fell to the left foot of Gibbons. A tremendous shot. And a very good save. Play on, says referee Bosey. Hartford beaten by Masson. Masson and Francis between them getting in there. And a bit of an upset there as Thomas is involved with Hartford, and then look at that, and the referee is having a trouble there, separating them all, helped by members from the Manchester City bench, and the fighting's going on there, all starting from nothing. Donaghy was involved too, being pulled away by Tommy Booth. Now, Hartford has been spoken to pretty severely once or twice by referee Bosey. And he sent him off. Hartford has been sent off. And Mike Doyle inquiring the referee what that was about, and shouldn't he be doing something about Rangers as well. All forward. Masson and Hollins. The men behind it. Behind Don Masson. Floating it in there towards David Webb. There it is! Webb has done it! Footballer, and that's the fourth time this season he has scored what could be a very important winning goal. A little free kick, Webb was there first, a backward flick with his head over Corrigan, into the net, 1-0.
So Rangers won, and with the other top four all winning at home, it was just as well. At which point we welcomed Don Masson, who had another magnificent game for Rangers yesterday. What's been new about Rangers this year, do you think? I mean, it's been a wonderful run for you.
It certainly has. I think the way we've played, we've tried to adapt the continental way of playing football. Dave's a great believer in this, the Holland team, and we've tried to adapt our way of playing, and I think we've been quite successful this season.